US President Donald Trump has welcomed a Supreme Court decision limiting the powers of federal court judges to stop his orders.
But while the ruling was in relation to a ban on the president's order on so-called birthright citizenship, the court didn't decide on the legality of that executive order.
Here's our North America correspondent Carrington Clark, who joins us now from Washington. Carrington, what does this decision actually mean?
Yeah, good morning to you. Well, since Donald Trump took back the Oval Office in January, one of the major checks on his power have been the courts here in the United States. And we have seen on multiple occasions federal courts order what are called universal injunctions, nationwide injunctions to stop his orders from actually being implemented. So although this particular matter that the Supreme Court was deciding on was in relation to one of his most contentious executive orders, and that was to strip away what's called birthright citizenship, that is, at the moment, if you are born in America, even if you are born to, say, undocumented migrants, you automatically become an American citizen. He wanted to change that rule, and there had been federal courts that had ordered an injunction on that issue, basically not allowing it to go into place. So what the Supreme Court has found in a 6-3 ruling, the 6 conservative justices all on the affirmative on this particular matter, saying that actually those individual federal courts do not have the power to impose a nationwide ban. They did not actually look at whether or not the executive order was or was not constitutional, but it is stopping future federal courts from actually putting in place these nationwide bans. And we will see now how this will play out. Critics have already suggested that this will lead to chaos and confusion when you have different parts of America saying that individual executive orders are or aren't legal. But it does appear that this gives the United States president much more power. There's less of a check on his power by the federal court system, and Donald Trump has welcomed it.
Well, this was a big one, wasn't it? This was a big decision. An amazing decision, one that we're very happy about. This morning, the Supreme Court has delivered a monumental victory for the Constitution, the separation of powers, and the rule of law in striking down the excessive use of nationwide injunctions to interfere with the normal functioning of the executive branch.
Again, we wait to see how this will play out in the coming days and weeks. It is expected that the Supreme Court will make a determination on the constitutionality of that executive order regarding birthright citizenship during its next session.